Today on Show Me St. Louis, why cookie swaps aren't just for Christmas.
Yeah, I didn't want it to be the average cookie book.
One baker's new take on the old tradition.
Live from Television Plaza, it's Show Me St. Louis.
Hello, you've tuned into a sweet edition of Show Me St. Louis today. Cookie swaps are popular this time of year. You know, the kind of party where everyone brings a certain kind of cookie and leaves with a variety. But there's a new kind of cookie swap happening these days, and Dana Hendrickson is here to tell us on the cookie beat.
Oh, I like it. The new kind of cookie swap, thanks to a local baker's new book, doesn't just have to do with Christmas. She proposes cookies are made to be traded any time of year, and she has the recipes to prove it.
For the author of Cookie Swap, life's been busy.
This is my first book, so I really felt it was important to make it a success.
But still very sweet.
So in June, I made up a lot of sugar cookies, and I store them in these big bakery boxes. So we've got Halloween here. When Halloween was over, we moved on to Christmas. Actually, I think I've got summer in here too, because I started the tour in August.
Julia Usher is promoting her book on the East Coast, the West Coast, and back again. She travels with what she calls show cookies for interviews, TV appearances, and decorating demonstrations.
And these conveniently fit under the smallest of seats and in the smallest of overhead compartments. So I usually check, I actually carry on about 3 typically, and try to find some nice soul who will take the 3rd carry-on for me.
With a stack of media mentions to show for it,
this is just a collection of press that's accumulated in the last few months.
Julia's in the 5th print run of her book, which means she can relax for a little bit in her St. Louis kitchen, even if relaxing to her is making cookies.
Making ginger snap thumbprint cookies. So this is a recipe from the book in the Christmas chapter.
Julia's been baking since she was a little girl.
Here's the process. We'll roll it somewhat smooth.
Her book, Cookie Swap, is the latest take on an old favorite.
You know, I didn't want it to be the average cookie book. So one thing I did is I placed it in the context of a party.
From bathing suits to hamburger and hot dog cookies.
These are hazelnut dacquoise.
It's clear in this book, Cookie Swap parties aren't just for Christmas.
So there's parties for Valentine's Day, Halloween.
There's even a chapter dedicated to herbs.
In the garden party chapter, each cookie has an herb of some sort in it. So I've got a blonde brownie that has chopped rosemary in it.
Every cookie is a mouthful of goodness. Of course, there's original Christmas cookie recipes in the book. Her favorite, a sour cream pastry.
We had it every Christmas morning, and my mom made us. Not that this was a hard thing to do. She forced us to finish, the plate before you go in and see what Santa had brought. So that cookie to me sort of signifies, probably in one bite, like all the anticipation and excitement of Christmas.
Cookie Swap is sure to get lots of mileage season after season.
Cookie Swap is available at major bookstores in the area. For more information, visit the author's website at juliausher.com. She's one talented lady.
Well, and that makes so much sense because when you make so many different kinds of cookies at once, you use all those different pans and ingredients, and if you just make one kind, it's a little simpler. Then you go and swap with other people.
Yeah, and she has brilliant ideas. You just have to flip through the cookbook to see.
That's a great idea, and I love that she travels with cookies.
Yeah, oh yeah. She's been so busy, so.
I hope no one recognizes her on the plane the next time.
Yeah, no one's asked for a cookie yet. I can't believe that on the plane. That's
right.
the first thing I would say.
All right, great book. All right, thanks, Dana.